What did you learn about or share about during your time of this course in the industry of game art design? I learned a lot during this course. One of them was learning through some of the technology that was already free and multiple tools that were already free to use on the internet that I didn't know existed in the world, such as Nomad Sculpt. One of the coolest websites in the world where you actually have this type of thing on here and you get to use your fingers to mold it. Somebody made that creature out of clay on their screen. I simply had no idea that existed. I also learned about converting files and how to make them work with Google Drive and other drives online in order to make them move around and do what they needed to do to be submitted as projects for college. That is a very big piece of technology that I had no idea also. I had no idea about any of that. So I was very, very happy to learn, and also like, wow, very blown away just overall in general about the amount of knowledge that I learned in that little time. What did you learn about your own future during the period of industry exploration that you just experienced? In the last weeks, I've learned that I'm an incredibly fast learner. Something that I've learned about my future self is that I plan to use these tools that I've learned in Full Sail's college courses with my outside business. I work with acrylic resin, upcycled, recycled items, as well as natural items like tree barks and random pine cones. But I also make creatures out of clay. And I make all sorts of things too, but this is one of the first creatures I ever created, and he's from 2003. He's made out of Fimo. He's been coated in resin a couple of times to keep him preserved. But I make creatures and characters like that on a general basis with my upcycled, recycled acrylic resin business. So I got to learn about Nomad Sculpt with Full Sail University, and I had no idea that existed in the first place. I was very thrilled, and that's something I plan to use in the future, but I also got to learn about my future with Nomad Sculpt. Going forward, how will you apply the concepts and skills that you've gained towards your future academic success and your future professional success? I would like to say that going forward, I will be using the tools that I've learned throughout the entire course, as well as all the terms and concepts of the technology to increase my art and academic skills alike. I'd also like to learn to work with more professional networking skills and professional concepts of editing videos and AI making tools. I believe that those are concepts and skills that I will use in the future, both academically and on my daily basis of creator content. I make daily content reels for both of my business pages, 1 and 2, my entertainment and my acrylic resin business page, as well as my personal profile page. I do usually share those across 6 platforms, including but not limited to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram Threads, YouTube, and I also use Fanbase. I do use Discord on a communicational basis, and I look forward to using those skills and concepts that I've learned at Full Sail University on a more professional level with social media, marketing, and media resources. If you could give the upcoming class some advice, what words of wisdom would you offer to those students to help them get the most that they can from the class experience that you just went through? If I could give any advice to the upcoming technology courses, I would like to start by telling them to take good notes. This also includes by taking good notes during the live lectures, which is a great tool to have to begin with. During the live lecture, they give you a little bit of an added detail to some of the upcoming assignments that are usually due on Sunday. Although you can skip ahead and start the work for the upcoming week, I would wait to submit anything. And the one piece of advice that I would give you is to wait until after the live lecture for that assignment is finished before submitting or completing any projects that might stem from the live lecture or its instruction. That is the one piece of advice I'd like to give any and every person that is going to be advancing in the technology courses that Full Sail University has to offer. Overall, I feel like I learned a lot of things in the technology course, and I'm super ecstatic to use the new terms and skills that I have learned and to also learn more items. I love the resources we were given, and I look forward to using those after the class and for the upcoming classes as well. Thank you for taking the time, and overall, I hope you have a great afternoon and enjoy going through all of the submissions for this week's 4.0 reflection video assignment. Thank you.